Sorry about that. My finger hit the stop button. That one has been rewired with just the regular key design. I want to rewire this one because it does not charge the battery that it has. It drains it right out, and you would need to push it back to where you started from. Now, I just had something else too. I just forgot what I was going to say. Yeah. Oh yes, I remember now. This one runs fine with just the you see, this type of mower has your throttle low, high, but then it has choke past that. See, from here to here is choke, and the rest is throttle down. This one, on the other hand, has throttle, low and high, and choke. Now the only problem that I have with this one is I need the choke pulled out when it's on low. Choke pulled out just a certain length. When it's on high, I need to adjust it to a different length. I cannot have the choke all the way in with the throttle in any position. It needs to have the choke. Now I don't know if that's a choke issue on the engine, but I don't like it. This thing doesn't have an exhaust, so it's loud anyways, but having it backfire when you're trying to adjust the choke to have it run right is not good. So I don't know what you guys think. Leave some comments about what you think it might be, because I have no idea. I'm not very mechanically inclined. The only thing I want to do is go fast and go over big objects, like any teenager. So, these are my mowers. I'm wicked excited to give you guys updates on them, even though this one's already been worked on. I plan on, I just explained on this one how I plan on making it go through, stupid. How I plan on making it a rock crawling one. But this one, I plan on having it go about 35 to 60 miles an hour. And here's my statistics for that. You have a 9.5 inch in the back and a 3-4 inch in the front. So if you go to a 1-to-1 ratio with a 4 and a 4 or 3 and 3 or whatever, close to a 1-to-1 ratio, I hit about 15 miles an hour. But my plan is to take the pulleys off and put the original 9.5 on the front. Now here's how I plan to do that. So your axle shaft, let's say, is this long, and it's keywayed all the way through. Okay, here's your axle shaft. You have a pulley on the stacked pulley that comes originally on the engine. You have a pulley, a spacer, another pulley, a spacer, then the engine. So what I want to do is I want to cut out that spacer in the middle and cut out a small spacer on the top. Slide the small spacer on the shaft, slide the big pulley up, slide the other spacer so that they're all in line with the keyway. Tack weld it all around, pull it out, fully weld it. Put it back on, bolt it in. The spacer on top having, for being able to line everything up with the belts, the bottom one keeping it on the axle shaft. Doing that should reverse the gearing. See how the 9.5 was in the back and the small was in the front. Reversing it should give me my statistics right around 60 miles an hour. Now that is definitely unsafe to do, and I need to switch around the steering for that also. I don't plan on... It's scary going on with 15 miles an hour with just a stock steering, because with that, and that one's worse. With this mower, it has a lot of play in it, and the wheels just go all over the place. So what I plan to do to adjust the steering on this one is I plan to I have a couple ideas. Either having a shaft go off the top, go down to the front steering, which that might not work since how we have clearance with the engine hood. Or what I plan on doing is going down to the bottom of the engine like it is now. So if here's your shaft, you would have a little spacer coming off of it like that with a hole in it. You would have a rod going from there to your spindles, and you would have a couple tie rods going to your spindles, so when you turn the engine, there's no gear. It would make a lot more direct steering and a lot less play. That's my plan, and I just hope it works. But as with anything for mower modding, it's trial and error. So I'll try to keep you guys updated on that. So here are my mowers. I'm wicked excited about getting them, and as you can tell, it's just crappy outside. We just got 2 feet of snow, and we're getting another foot. We just had another. It's terrible. Right, we had 2 feet of snow of that really light and fluffy stuff. We had a foot of heavy stuff, and we're supposed to get 6 to 12 inches of more heavy stuff. But mostly it's been our rain, so that's good. So hopefully in the spring and summer, I get these mowers up and running, and I want to do a top speed test on this one. Hopefully I'll be able to get it up to, past 15 miles an hour, because that does 25, and I want to race my brother on that one. And this one I really want to take on my friend's trail, so hopefully you guys will be able to see some updates on that soon. It probably won't be till the spring or the summer, but oh well. Hopefully you will. Alright, these are my mowers, guys, and give me some ideas of what you want me to do. Maybe bumper in the front, rack in the back, maybe having a couple seats off there so you can take some friends with me also. But these are my mower, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Rate, subscribe. Well, every YouTuber does that. So anyways, yeah. These are my mowers, and hope you enjoyed.